This is the Swans27 asking blinding sun flare and brightness bugs in Battlefield, how is this still a thing? Battlefield 3 is notorious for its J.J. Abrams-esque sun flares, which are so annoying that it's probably why DICE chose to put a blue tint on everything in the game just to get around how fucking bright it was. Although you shouldn't stare directly at the sun like an orange-hued idiot during an eclipse, there are times when you inevitably have to look in the general direction of the cosmic object when engaging enemies. Battlefield 4 is a much happier game as it removed the blues from Battlefield 3, however the sun still had the best KD in the game except for killed in action. Who would have thought a map named Dawnbreaker would be a good idea with the sun glare that was basically copy-pasted from the previous game as a subset of the entirety of Battlefield 4 was to Battlefield 3 anyways. Even maps that shouldn't have this bright light still somehow fall victim to the sun. I can't fucking see this guy on the goddamn roof because the sun is shining so far in my face! I need motherfucking sunglasses to play this goddamn game and actually shoot at somebody. Look what you made me do, DICE. I got my sunglasses on while fucking playing this goddamn game, bro. Look at this shit. It's fucking ridiculous. However, Battlefield 4 also introduced a dynamic lighting mechanic that would take effect when going from darker places to brighter ones, and it's evident on maps like Operation Locker, where going from the prison out into the snow really makes you feel how cold it is out just by the lighting. The sun's impact was also felt during Battlefield Hardline, although there were more maps taking place during different times of the day, so the impact was minimized only to several maps, and the brightness bug got so bad that DICE decided instead of fixing it, they turned it into a feature with the Commander rebranded hacker able to blind people during a match. Unfortunately, both of these elements have then been propagated into Battlefield 1, with only the dynamic weather of the fog being able to tame the beast that is the sun glare, and the dynamic lighting bloom has only gotten exponentially worse. It was so bad, in fact, that DICE even had to dedicate multiple patches to getting this excessive brightness when looking out windows to be fixed, which of course didn't help if the building that you were standing in used to have walls and now it doesn't, so this way, even if you were standing out in the open, the game would render the bright light as if it was coming into a dark place. I guess DICE really wanted to force people to stay inside both literally and virtually. There's even a visual bug on Amiens that caused not only a bright light source to be placed in the middle of the map, but also being present on the tabletop spawn view. Who in the fuck decided a spotlight was necessary here? Of course, bright sun glare and blinding light bloom are amongst a plethora of issues with Battlefield 5. When looking out of the main doorway on Aerodrome, defenders have to deal with fighting both the sun glare and enemies shooting at them. When looking out windows on snow maps, there it is again, that lighting bloom problem. Fuck, it even got so bad that on Hamada, I couldn't play the game unless I turned my brightness all the fucking way down. Oh my god, I can't see. It's so bright up here all of a sudden. What the fuck happened to the game? Sure, it's not high on the list of things to get fixed in the game given its current state. Hell, it's not even the worst visibility bug, as soldiers literally cannot be seen right now, only their weapons and some clothing items, but the player models are completely invisible. However, why has this feature been carried over from previous Battlefield titles when it doesn't enhance the gameplay experience, only detracts from it? If J.J. Abrams can apologize for his overuse of the mechanic, surely DICE, you can too, even if it does produce some screenshots that are somewhat artistic and it's realistic looking, it just aids to play in. If the game design philosophy is gameplay trumping realism, as devs have pointed out multiple times with Battlefield 5 and its controversy surrounding historical inaccuracy, then apply it to the lighting as well. Maybe that's why Battlefield players love those supercalifragilisticexpialidocious night maps so much, so they don't have to deal with this shit, which is why I'm asking, blinding sun flare and brightness bloom bugs in Battlefield, how is this still a thing?